the cars. What about the route then? Fourth consecutive year, South America will host the Dakar Rally, most demanding in the world. Running from the 1st to the 15th of January, competitors will be crossing Argentina, Chile, and this year, for the first time, Peru. Yes, the organising team just finished the last recce. Now the road book has been written, and it's an opportunity to join them on track to discover exactly what they've done to the route. Let's follow Etienne Levine, David Castera, and their team for the first pictures of what will be, as always, a huge adventure. Well, for the last 3 editions, we did a loop from Buenos Aires. This year, I think we've got some real spirit back in this. In terms of competition, starting point, heading up north, crossing 8,000 kilometres, the half of South America, through 3 countries, Argentina, Chile, Peru. Frankly, it's amazing, he says. David Castera, the sporting director, telling us a bit more about 2012. Well, Argentina will be back again. Dunes of Fiambala, already part of Dakar history. Also, we worked a lot in Argentina to draw different routes for bikes and maximise the safety. And in Chile, we worked around the dunes, and we know that we found some new parts, some very good parts as well. The stage between Copiapó and Antofagasta will be totally new, and we'll enter Peru. Of course, a whole new area, lots of surprises. One of the issues was to do good preparation, noting the difficulties of the route. And 3 countries we know will be offering a spectacular Dakar. So competitors will move gradually to the Peruvian sand. The first day in this new country will be a transition with some terrain already known, some others totally different, and of course lots of nice tunes to play in. The days will be long, the difficulties will be varied. Well, there'll be 2 special stages which will be quite balanced, really big, beautiful, interesting from a sporting point of view, and it'll be longer for the bikes, some surprises as well, crossing various dried riverbeds and some full of water as well, he says, despite the deserts. Well, the recce team working a lot to make this route as interesting as possible, and to avoid, of course, naturally, getting too close to areas they shouldn't be in. Some great moments in prospect, though, and the help of locals always makes for some interesting suggestions. Avoid the agave fields. Well, on board with the boys. They, of course, not exactly going at racing speeds, are they? Well, seeking out a track for the bikes. Where is it? Place you told me earlier. Well, this sector dedicated 2 bikes in the road book. Recce team making the cars pass through some unfriendly places. That's what it's all about. Well, water won't be the only surprise for the competitors. Beautiful moment, of course, reminding Jean-Pierre Fontenay, the winner of the Dakar 1998, of some emotional times in Africa when the last stage of the Dakar was on the Lac Rose. Well, it's a fantastic drive here, he says, on the Dakar. Used to drive near the sea, and it's nice to be back with that feeling. Well, it's quite unique to have the opportunity to draw these kinds of special stages. More than 50 kilometres. We're going to have the Pacific on the left and the dunes on the right. And we'll go north. Sea will be fantastic. Some views, some great pictures, some super memories. And for the competitors, well, they'll love it. Well, memories also of the dunes, and an awful lot of digging, perhaps in the night as well. Really soft sand out there, well and truly reminding us of Africa. Well, there are no tracks in the dunes, which are really virgin, some of these. Nobody ventures in there. But we have, he says. Indeed, it seems we're getting stuck dozens of times. Jean-Pierre Fontenay explaining why the small dunes are so vicious. Yeah, in fact, you try to top slowly, as you can see, but to be honest, sometimes they're so soft that you just beat yourself on a very small dune. It's a big dig-out job, or a pull-out if you've got friends, of course. Well, it makes you think about Mauritania and perhaps the dunes of Tunisia as well. Some competitors are surely going to get surprised by these, not necessarily by the height, but certainly by the toughness of getting through them. The sand is so soft here. Well, don't worry, the Peruvians might well be on hand, you never know. Yes, the Peruvian sands will be a massive test, and they come in different forms. It could be a very hectic Dakar. Whatever, we know one thing is for sure. By the time it's over, we will all be exhausted and full of admiration for these guys. And this is just the recce crew, for goodness sake. Well, the 12th and 13th special stages in Peru would be really hard. We've found ourselves an African atmosphere with a lot of dunes and sand, and we can expect drama. And the favourites will be battling very hard. And the amateurs, of course, well, they're always a massive part. You never know. It may well be that some strange results come up. And there'll be many tales to tell in the bivouac, that's for sure. So, new landscape, new terrain, new difficulties. Peru as part of the Dakar, joining Chile and Argentina. I'm Carlton Kirby. I will, of course, hopefully have your company for the Dakar. Great way to start the year in terms of motorsport. Starts 1st of January until the 15th. Look forward to your company for that. For now, from Motorsports Weekend, to me, it's bye-bye.